companies have lacked that I think we've done a pretty good job of is giving people a vision of where they can go and how they can climb the ladder. Because I think every agent wants to learn how to, number one, make more money, but number two, they want to know how to do more deals. The interesting thing to me is they all want to work in a higher price range,
right?
And the reality is that's not as easy as it sometimes looks.
Right.
And
it's also degenerative. In other words, the fewer transactions you do, the fewer transactions you do.
Exactly. And so even things like referrals, you start to do fewer transactions, you're going to get fewer referrals. You're going to get fewer sign calls.
Right.
Your name is not going to get out there.
That's exactly right. Especially today, I know, we compare in eras. And, when you were selling, I was selling, take my farm. If I did, say, 25, 30 deals on my farm, which I would have done, it isn't that I did, say, 2 deals a month on my farm. It's that it took 6 months to sell.
Yeah.
Which meant I always had 10 signs standing.
Exactly.
And then once you got into escrow, it took, there was nothing less than 45 days. 90 wasn't totally unusual, and 60 was more a norm.
Exactly.
So you had signs that were out there in the area for 8, 9 months.
Yeah, and everyone knew who you were.
That's right. It was a presence.
They were driving by your signs 3-4 times a day.
Now the inventory's less. It sells in 2 weeks. You have a 2-week escrow. Sign's gone.
Yeah, exactly.
So that whole dynamic is so different. But one of the things that I've coached throughout the years a lot has been that to be focused on the number of transactions, because as the prices have gone up, like it or not, people get in a very, very bad habit of being very comfortable.
Yep.
And they say, well, I want to make $100,000 a year. Well, when you make $100,000 a year, it takes you 10 deals to do it, or 15 deals to do it. Is a lot different than when it takes 3 deals to do it.
Exactly.
And to your point, I would say, stay focused on number of transactions, let your income grow, and all you got to do is keep your numbers steady.
It's interesting because we've got offices in different areas where the price ranges are sometimes dramatically different. But in an area like Malibu, for example, we've got agents that do 2 or 3 deals and they make a really significant income.
Right.
But I worry about them.
I worry
because it would have been just as easy to lose 2 of those.
One deal's a 50% reduction in their
Exactly.
business.
Exactly. It's scary. I tell them all the time, I couldn't do it.
Right.
For me, I liked having things in escrow and listings on the table. To me,
plus not only that, through our years, I know you've seen it. I used to call the commercial guys big dealitis because they would do these great big deals and then they go a year without doing anything. It'd be like, man, I'm glad you can weather that storm.
Yeah.
I couldn't sleep at night if I was.
I couldn't do it either. Yeah.